Some wonderful scenes there from the weekend with the Springboks beat England there. That's the Gwijo squad. It's a friend of mine, Volo Ganka's video. Go have a look at it. The link is down below. You'll see their whole day at Ellis Park. They filmed a lot of it and they really had a good time. And what a great atmosphere they created. Well done, guys. I really enjoyed that. Let's hope we see more of that at rugby as well. Hopefully this week in Bloemfontein as well. Speaking of Bloemfontein, coming to you from my guest house in Bloemfontein. It's an icy Bloemfontein and it's getting chillier by the day. I reckon Saturday night's temperature's -4. Oh, that's rough, guys. That's really rough. So let's hope it's not that bad. Let's hope the box warm us up. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting week as well. Speaking of which, guys, just what a test match. Amazing test match. Yeah, you can talk about the quality of the defence maybe, but 10 tries, coming back from 24-3 down. What a performance by the Springboks. What a performance by the Springboks. And what I loved so much was how they injected that pace in the back line with the two wingers. Brought them in at the right times, got them into play there and on attack and created the space for out wide for the guys as well. And it worked. What a comeback. What a game. And yeah, well done Rassie Erasmus and your team. Man, but yeah, I was worried there for a moment. Anyway, but yeah, it was a great test match. Second test is going to be even better. I reckon we're going to have a much tougher test, much more tactical in the second test as well. There'll be a video up later in the week about what we think about the games, and I'll be speaking to some of my colleagues also here in Bloemfontein to cover the Springboks, and we'll chat about what they think as well. So keep an eye out for that one. Saying that though, before the test is also fun and games. Here's what my colleague Olo Mchinga and Jean de Villiers were doing before the test started.
Guess what's this? A lovely day.
As Olo said afterwards, man, if that was after the game, I think it would have been a much more boisterous impression from them. But well done, guys. Good Instagram video there as well. Over to the other test matches. Australia beat Ireland. Ireland looked tired, guys. They really didn't look at their best. They looked like they were struggling, and yeah, Australia were masters of, at home especially, you know, eking out wins that they maybe shouldn't have. So give it to them. It's a good win for Australia, and I think they deserve it there. Across in New Zealand, all sorts of drama. A yellow card, you know, a yellow card for the French, who literally changed the game and gave New Zealand the whole momentum. But a similar attack wasn't even cited. Have a look at this, guys. Tell me this. Yes, the player is coming down into the tackle, but that is a smash to the face. Not a word from World Rugby, not a single utterance, not a citing, not nothing, not even a saying that was okay. Surely we deserve more than that. We deserve clarity. Let me know your thoughts. I'd love to know them below. Tell me, do you think that was worth a card? Do you think that was worth a citing? What do you reckon? Did New Zealand get away with it more than others? I reckon there's one set of rules. Refs are a bit scared to penalise New Zealand on these things, to give them cards. Yeah, but you got to feel for the French for that one, because that is a double fracture. The player's face was fractured, etc., and not even a word from World Rugby. And I think that's rather poor form, guys. What was good though was that the three Barrett brothers made history by all appearing in the same test, and what a game that was for them. So well done, guys. They've come a long way from their days in the under-20. World Rugby released this video just showing just how far they've come. Another nice thing that the New Zealand Rugby Union do is they do a little series called In the Sheds, where they go into the change room afterwards. I think if you're a rugby fan, you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy just seeing how the guys are after a game, how shattered they are, and how they react to a victory or a loss. Just some nice behind the scenes look there, and I think for people who never get that insight. It's well done to New Zealand Rugby Union for that. What a weekend for our rugby as well. The Blitzboks guys, just world champions, back-to-back world champions. Well done, Neil Powell, Philip Snyman and the rest of the squad. Really fought back. But man, oh man, against Spain, wow. My nerves were shot, guys. And the way you came through there at the end was brilliant. But man, it was a roller coaster of emotions this weekend with the Blitzboks. 5 tournament wins should give you the championship, but it wasn't to be for Fiji, and you got to feel for them. But guys, what a performance by the Blitzboks. The way they came around in that final. World Rugby's video over here shows exactly how good they were in those last 2 games to get the tournament, and that fighting spirit's unbelievable for the guys. Of course, afterwards, Neil Powell was also given the Coach of the Year award, which I think he deserves, for coming back and winning that series. And Dylan Sage made the dream team, along with 4 Fijians. I think it was quite a well-worked dream team, that as well. So, yeah, there we have it. It was really a good performance all around. Good weekend for South African rugby. Not such a great weekend for England rugby, but yeah. Okay, so now let's turn to some of the more interesting things. I see Super Rugby is back. I see we're going to have a non-stop tournament. Of course, no international tours in June next year, so we'll be having a non-stop Super Rugby tournament. Thank goodness this break ruins it for everybody. So, yeah, so we'll have a non-stop Super Rugby. So if the competition's good, there'll be a mix of players because it'll be really vying for a World Cup place at that stage. It should be very interesting. Then we had quite a hilarious video called How to Rugby, which is quite interesting, with Kieran Reid. Go and watch it. This is one of the little pieces from it. It's a good video to watch, but the link is down below, so go and watch it, the full video. Of course, Joe Wheeler, the prankster at the Highlanders, also made a nice little prank call to Daniel Leonard-Brown. He has a little snippet of it as well. Go and watch the full video as well. You'll enjoy it.
When it comes to tackling, you want to get nice and low, cheek to cheek. Not cheek to cheek, and not cheek to cheek, but cheek to cheek. Then just grab the legs, get them to the ground, like so. Ready? Cheek to cheek, let's go, let's go. There's a crosswind. Cheek to cheek.
I was just asking where I could get a good bottle of pinotage. And I'm still waiting for the answer, so if anyone can help me out, please help me out.
What did they say to you?
They said go find it yourself, so I'll have to go and find it myself. Well, no, that's what happened, mate. I asked him. Bloke said something, I said, well, where can I get a nice bottle of pinotage? We'll have a chat about it. And he didn't respond, so I might go back and see him later. Guys, I wouldn't worry about that. I thought it was such a great game of rugby. And you worry about one little conversation in the tunnel about a bottle of red wine. I wouldn't worry about it too much, guys.
And finally, on a bit of a lighter note, Ulster Rugby paid homage to a lot of their volunteers with a series of videos. Here's a snippet from one of them. What a nice concept, guys. Well done, Ulster Rugby. Go watch it. It's really worth your while. Some of the unsung heroes of rugby as well.
I got into volunteering because of my lovely 6-year-old son. He has been playing at Ballyclough Rugby Club since he was in P1, and I stood as the mum on the sidelines watching, and they asked for people to come and hold the tackle bags, and I just stepped forward and started from there. And because I ended up doing that every week, the coaches then picked on me to say, why not just become a coach and keep warm on the pitch? Decided to go and do all my qualifications in rugby, and here I am today now coaching P3 boys and the under 12, 15 and 18 girls, and absolutely loving it.
That's it for this week's Rugby Rumblings, coming to you from Bloemfontein. We've got an epic second test waiting in South Africa, in New Zealand and in Australia, so a couple of big games as well. Wales, Argentina as well coming up as well. So but keep watching this channel, guys. Remember, hit that subscribe button below and hit the bell as well if you want to get notifications for more rugby videos. There's a lot of them going. Really been enjoying your comments, guys. So tell me what you think. Tell me what I should cover on this channel. Tell me what you want to see. I'd really appreciate it. And tell me what you think of some of these stories. It's quite interesting to hear the feedback as well. I always love hearing the feedback as well. So I'm going to leave you now with a bit more footage of the Gwijo squad. I hope I said that right, guys. Apologies if I didn't, but making some wonderful memories at this park, and well done, guys, again. What an atmosphere you created.
Abazange bambona